Well, good morning, Internet. Everything Internet and everything Internet related. I have a personal morning message for all of you. Hi. That is all.
What do you want? Ja, you are a good Katze. Du bist ein good Katze, ja? Ja? Ja?
So, I'm just about to sit down and watch the latest episode of Doctor Who, which I recorded on the TiVo the other day. Hopefully it's just as good. What the hell? Turn on, damn it. So I'm gonna see. Hopefully it's, well, I feel like I have to watch Doctor Who now, you know, and I loved the original series. But because I'm a sucker for storylines, whether I hate it or not, I tend to find that I still watch it. Anyway, so I hope the storyline in this one is pretty good. I hope so. This is episode 3. The first one was the Daleks in Dalek prison or something like this, and if you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it, but I did like the ending of that. You know, I did like the, about 15 minutes before, about 10 minutes before the end of the episode, there was a bit of a plot twist, and I thought that was pretty cool. I quite liked that. The second one, you know, the dinosaurs on the spaceship, meh. So hopefully this one is a bit more yay instead of eh. Hopefully. Seriously, I sound like a bored sheep when I go, eh. I don't know. I mean, fair enough. I loved it because it was, it looks like it was actually filmed in either Nevada or Texas, maybe Arizona, or something like this. And I do have to point out that I thought that the actors, you know, like, I think some of them were actually American. Because, well, I don't know, when a British person tries to put on an American accent, they're terrible, especially when the BBC finds these people, I don't know, but I didn't think it was bad. I thought it could have been better. If I was to write that story, there would have been tons of other ways that I could have made that better. So, update on the wedding. Yeah, I told you we booked the villa first, you know, the first one. Well, anyway, yesterday, there was one that God, why am I so low? There we go. The one we really, really wanted was perfect size and, you know, exactly the right location, everything. It had 2 pools. It had a little baby pool. And it had, you know, obviously a big pool as well. It had 6 bedrooms, so enough room for everybody to go. The problem at the time when we were booking was that one wasn't available because this particular villa is on a year-on-year contract with the owner. So the villa company that we were booking with couldn't, you know, they had to take it offline until they signed the new contract for the following year. Whereas the other villas, they signed like a 5-year contract, so all year round you can book prices all the way up to the end of, let's say, 2013 now. So towards the middle of 2013 you can book for 2014, and you get what I'm saying about this. We booked that, and I called them and I asked them, so are we actually going to, are we just going to lose the deposit, or are we going to lose a lot more if we decide to book on someone else? As it turns out, 84 days before the actual event, if you will, takes place, you know, like us going there, all we lose is the deposit. If it had been in between it, we probably would have lost 40%, or, you know, we would have been charged 40% on the actual cost of the actual villa itself. So anyway, yesterday we went online again, just, I've been looking all the time, every second, every spare minute I get, you know, like every couple of days I've been checking it, and this is the villa here, but this little blue box where it says availability and prices, was always grey, like it wasn't available. So we had a quick look at it and it turned blue. And anyway, so we checked it, it was available, so we booked it. And as it turns out, this villa, even though it's much bigger, here if I switch to that, there we go. Even though this villa is much bigger than the other one that we booked, it's actually a little bit cheaper. It's closer to the sea, the beach and everything. It's closer to restaurants, everything. It's actually much easier to find. And like I said, it's cheaper. So what we've done, we've booked a car as well with the villa. So we cancelled the last one. And we've booked a bigger car, and it's, like I said, it's a bigger place, and it's much cheaper. So when we work it out, it's including the deposit and the total that we have to pay, you know, like with us losing the deposit, when you put that on top, it's only an extra £22. So, and our deposit was 154 something. So we've lost that, but technically we haven't when you work it out. If you understood a single word I just said, I don't know. So we're really, really looking forward to it. So here's another glance. Yep, there we go. And I'm looking forward to it.
Wash, 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 wash. You can see my underpants. Why did you stop? Is it because I said underpants?
So another kind of update as well is Corolla's already bought a dress. I need to buy my suit. I haven't seen it. Before anybody asked me, have I seen it? I haven't. So, so I need to look for a suit, because I have this particular skin type, otherwise known as ginger. I have to be careful what color I get, so I don't make myself look ill, if you know what I mean. So, we've been, change hands. We've been, looking at, every time we go into Next or somewhere like this, you know, like we've been trying on different, you know, jackets and stuff like this to see what it looks like with my face. The only thing is, it might sound a bit girly, but a few weeks before we go, I might have to start going to the sunbeds, you know, just to try and get a bit of tan on this ginger skin. And yeah, just so I could, you know, like, and then we could double check to make sure that the color still suits pretty well. We might choose a different color by then if I get my tan back, you know, around my face that I used to have when I was living there. Not really much left to book. We've been looking at caterers, so that's what we're going to do. We're actually going to Cyprus in about 4 weeks. 3 weeks, oh my god, 3.5 weeks. 3.5 weeks we're off to Cyprus, so yeah, so that should be pretty cool. So we're going to scout out the wedding venue. Hopefully we can go look at the villa. I really hope we can go look at the villa. That'd be awesome. You know, so we can get a good idea of where we're going to put everybody and things like that. And yeah, so it's starting to look like a wedding now. So I'm really, really happy. Oh, and the other good news is we are incredibly under budget. You know, on everything that we budgeted for, we're under budget. The only thing we're slightly over budget on is what we budgeted for our actual wedding bands themselves. The ones that we really, really like, we went looking yesterday. The ones we really, really like are a little bit more pricier than we thought they were. But either way, it's not that much more. And when you calculate it all out, we're still under budget. So that's really good. So hopefully there'll be enough left after we get married to save up for our new life change. Whereas we're planning, best case scenario is it's going to be a year after we get married. We're going to move to Berlin, but I doubt that. So it's going to be 2 years at least, I would have thought. So, oh well, I need to get some music sold. Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing as well. I promised myself, by the time I turn 30, I'm going to have one album recorded at least, you know, so, and it's going to be out there, you know, and everything, and anyway, my first album, this particular one is not going to be very expensive to buy or anything, so it should be easy enough to sell, I would have thought. Hopefully. So it should really do a bit of cleaning up. Toby's destroyed his his little cork scratchy thing. Oh god, yeah. So a little bit of vacuuming, I think. Yep, maybe some dishes, maybe some laundry. But first...
It was amazing.
Oh, X Factor.
It just felt natural.
So naturally, X Factor started again. There's me, there's Toby, there's Carola, and we're all watching it. Carl has some paperwork. I should really be quiet.
Yeah, I do homework.
Carl has homework. Aww. So we're just—I don't know if anybody's following the X Factor. We just watched the part where that old man. I forgot what he was. He was singing Buddy Holly, huge Buddy Holly fan, and he threw a huge, huge hissy fit on stage. It was, oh dear. My God, listen to that rain out there. That is unbelievable. You can't really see it, but I don't know. We've had really terrible rain this year. It's any northern countries at all will probably suffer with bad weather this year. I mean. Something to do with a polar ice cap that melted or something like this, which that's what the whole weather problem was this year or something. Something like that. Anyway, so I'm, well, we're going to go to bed now. I know it's only 9:15, but I'm up at 5:15 tomorrow morning, so I'm getting trained on a different department. So that makes 5 departments now. My department is actually electrical, which is known as GM in the supermarket, so it's GM. I'm trained on petrol station now, and this, which is SDY, which is online shopping, then the checkout. Yeah, 4 departments so far, which is great experience, you know, for wherever I go, you know, so I can say that I can do a whole bunch of things, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, so, we're off to bed now, so, yay, good night, take care, have fun, and, we'll see you again. Say goodnight, sweetie. Say goodnight, Toby. Meow meow.